Hey there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a reading. This reading is going to be for your next 48 hours. I have just burned some sage. This is like take two on the cold morning. It's warm in here though, that's good. Okay, so Leo. Next 48 hours, asking your spirit guides, your angels, join us so that I can pass along messages. Take the ones that resonate, and if it doesn't, just leave it be. The fates, Leo, really. Wow. So starting your reading off with probably the best card in that deck, I would say. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle, if I didn't even mention. It's time to receive. I have yin energy on the bottom. So part of a challenge with this good luck, something that is fated to come in, part of the challenge might be you accepting it. You know, because sometimes we push away success, and it can sometimes be in an unconscious way. It's a lot of times in an unconscious way. So there's no need to repeat anything unnecessary. Is the big message I'm getting. And I have 17, so that's an 8. That is your achievements, right? And I feel like it's something that you're going to receive with this yin energy on the bottom. So the face is like the Wheel of Fortune. Something is fated. Something will happen. It is just meant to be type of energy. Something can't be stopped. Whether this is a relationship, like a new thing coming. Whew. You can't change it. Look at all those stars. Maybe it's because it's in alignment with what your truer self, your high self would have chosen anyways. Maybe that's what makes something fated. I'm just thinking this is something really, really good. It's a turn of events. It's related to star energy, Aquarius energy, achievement, greatness. Nothing can stop you. All right, Leo, let's go on. I got a lot of positive messages so far. Oh, I hope it is resonating. Whale Song 61 resonating, and I will read it for you because I do not know off the top of my head, other than, you know, what the word resonate means. To resonate is to kind of, I feel like it's to kind of feel like something is, or something makes good reason to you. 61. Remembering, harmonizing, resonating. Says there are moments in life when you have this sense of deja vu, that you have visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy as life's mysteries, fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase that what you're exposed to, you forgot. You forgot your heart during this time. This says, so it's time to jump into the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take much needed breaks from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling, answer it. Your heart is calling, answer it. Leo, answer it. Okay, now Let's pull something from this deck. This is the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I'm going to pull something from it. For Leos. Next 48 hour and or when this really resonates with them. Wow. Strong cards. I got two clairs coming out. I have clairgustance, clear tasting, clairgustance, and I have clairvoyance, clear seeing. Clairgustance, clear tasting, and clairvoyance, clear seeing. So those are like not some little things, are they? So the clairgustance, I know that that can come in different ways for some people. I don't think that I've ever really had this. But, you know, somebody can pass messages through the taste that you have in your mouth. Other ways to communicate. I think that's one of the biggest messages, especially right now during this time. I'm getting the message to pass along that there's so many different ways to communicate than what we're aware of. There's so many other things to see other than what we've been told we can see that are actually out there. And there's so many different things for different people to see too. I mean, it just gets more interesting, but messages like use more than just your 5 senses. That makes sense. Look, boldness, Queen of Wands energy. Says, don't take this lying down. Get up and fight, but fairly. This fight will be remembered because of the respect and dignity that you bring to this battle. And I must say creativity is on the bottom because it was talking about that. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. All right, so we're at the very end. I'm going to pull a Cryon card for you. And right now, I'm going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. I'm feeling like that's, that would be a good choice. And then, yeah, at the end, we'll do Cryon, and we will also do something like from the fairies, fairy dust oracles, and, you know, just those little oracles. I can't see if you can see these cards. There we go. All right, I don't like to move it around too much because then I get it all screwed up. And then my chair hits it. All right, for Leo. For Leo, spirit guides, angels, general messages. Anything's welcome to come through. Next 48 hours. Some of you all are in need of a fresh start and in need of some inspiration from the area that you look around to. I don't think that that's there at this moment. And maybe for some it is. Can't be that every Leo is uninspired at the moment, right? But there's a need for something to get livened up. You know? Okay. Leo, what messages? Limitless possibilities. Ooh, it's time. If you've been waiting on messages to find out whether or not to proceed with something, or if you felt like divine timing was now or not, know that you'll know in every cell of your body when the right time is the right time. And that there can be no right or wrong answers. Have patience, even though sometimes it feels like patience is wearing thin. It is about divine time. What is the challenge here? Oh, the Ace of Wands. So, like I was saying, a fresh new start. And I'm feeling that with the Ace of Wands too. So, normally we would say passionate new beginnings. It's the start of the Wands. It's the start of creative action. So something that's going to be action-oriented and full of passion, something that you will like, love, actually. It's time for a new opportunity. It's time for a new muse. It's time for a new muse, Leos. Sagittarius energy, fire sign energy. I think that card's wanting to flip out for the underlying issue. It was all sturdy and stable in the deck, not wanting to come out, and matching the tone of this. There's 12 pentacles on here. 12 might be significant to you somehow. It is the Knight of Pentacles, the most dependable knight, the knight that's going to get you there safe and sound, the one you would want to trust a living arrangement for years upon, and you would sign on it with this person because this is a solid, stable offer. Excuse me, practical and reliable. Somewhat of a big pragmatic approach, so sometimes it can get a little boring. Sometimes things can take a really long time, and you might be waiting on, it could be towards Virgo or Capricorn energy, because you know that energy sometimes takes a while, sometimes. So that's why this, I mean, it's a very fortunate card to get Temperance in the reverse. It's like it's about divine time. Past energy for you, 10 of Cups. You found that bliss and that peace inside. And no, it's not a moment that's continuous, but it is a moment that you can access pretty much anytime you want to access it. And that is the everlasting peace that you can have here with yourself. The peace inside. I can see this as having happy, putting love first here. So I'm definitely seeing this as like, this is you finding out, and maybe it's a meditation. Maybe it's just going inside or having out-of-body experiences, spiritually transformative experiences, something that led you to finding this great peace inside. What's the now moment for Leo? I mean, you are safe. You are safe. You are already healed, although the process of healing here on the material realm can be kind of painful. Four of Swords could suggest that some of you all are healing from physical issues. Actual, like me, I've been having these allergy things lately. So, yeah, I mean, there may be a physical healing, in the emotional body is usually what needs healing first too, though, needs to be addressed. Normally it precedes it, right? So a big healing for Leo. A big healing, a chance to take this time without worrying about what to do and take the time to heal. Looks like your heart got unraveled up there. And this is a timeout, it's a rest, and it's a period of contemplation as well as healing. Five of Swords in the reverse it's very similar to this Four of Swords, because the reverse to me would be like, it's a headache to keep on fighting. And if you see on this card, there's like actually spilt blood in the card because of the conflicts. Right there in the bottom right. So it's like this person's got a headache. They don't want to have this conflict. They don't want to have, yeah, this drama, this always intense emotion that's not welcome. It's not welcome. That very well could be talking about Aquarius energy, that Libra energy possibly. Okay, so how do you feel? How do you feel? Well, there's 5 and 5. You feel the change, don't you? I like this for you, Leo. But you've got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is great. It's like, okay, I'm coming out of what may have been, or it may have been a time of feeling, instead of blissfully peaceful, you may have felt kind of alone. So I feel like you're coming out of this feeling of isolation, of being an outsider, of having some issues with finances. I feel like those things are being resolved and healed. And this is just yet another example of a healing for you in your thing. Now, there's a chance to make something right with someone in your life that you're going to address. It is not quite balanced yet, but it is what you're healing and on your way to mending, I believe. Okay, the situation. What is the situation? Other than it's time. Somebody's tired of waiting, so they need you to be bold. Get up and fight, it says. So there's a little bit of a losing patience. Time might be losing patience with you on something. Or you're losing, I mean, the feeling in the atmosphere is, I gotta do something. Because it's feeling like losing patience on this. And it's also like a contemplation, like, is this what I've invested? And this is what I've got so far? Like, I thought, you know, you can admit to doing good, which is this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is probably doing very well. However, I don't think you feel like your investment yet has really paid off. But remember, those are ego terms too when I say paid off. And things like that. Stay aligned with your higher self. You'll be fine. What is the hopes and fears here for Leo? Hopes or fears? The King of Swords. Dealing with somebody that is in authority or power, or has some power, or some kind of decisive say-so action we're afraid of. Or it might be an Aquarius energy, once again, standing out as Aquarius energy. This is obedient, discipline, doing things by the book, and maybe something about doing something by the book scares you. To each their own as far as what this is going to mean to you. Sometimes it's just something little in life that we just need to get somebody who's an expert in their field, or hire somebody who can help. Almost look of it as a problem solver. Maybe that can be addressed here. I see the bat in the picture as a rebirth in consciousness. The wow. Wow. Maybe some of you all play wow. The owl. The wise counsel with the owl here. The dragonfly, death and rebirth, so transformations. And then the crow, esoteric wisdom. That's what I see in that. All right. Well thought out. This needs to be well thought out if it's your fear. 222. The message feels like the outcome is in the year 2022. If you only hold close tight the things that you really, you know, hold dear to you. And also know that the High Priestess here is the essence, which is you, which is the real you, is what really matters. And that is what's coming out on top. So your skills are going to be just on point. On point. The 4 of Pentacles, I think that's about getting power back in something for some people. For others, it's like, okay, I've gotten past the point of laying down the groundwork. And I don't know what that was. It's strange. Okay. Anyway, okay, so the High Priestess here, and that's 2-2 with the 4 of Swords. So 2-2, and then the High Priestess 2, and then the 4 of Pentacles. All 2s, guys. This will work out. It's in alignment. It's balanced. It's about some big choices, too, as how to go forward and when to go forward. Seven of Swords is in the reverse. So to make yourself as transparent, I guess, as you can during this time. That might be it too. So saving money. That's why, but the messages come in that just save, you know, what is close to your heart. And remember, the only thing you take with you from here is the true essence, the love, the memories that you share. The other stuff kind of are tools, sure, but don't discount what really matters, what you really should hold close to your heart. Guard yourself. Guard your, I would say guard your money too, if I see that with her grabbing her pocketbook like that. All right, crayon cards to wrap up your reading. I have Soul Perfection. Right place, right time. Oh my gosh, I love this one. And I Am Eternal. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. I am in, let's see, I am eternal. It says, I am part of the creative source. I'm as old as old. I'm as young as young. I am eternal, and my wisdom is forever. I can co-create miracles, even though I'm human, because my soul awakens in me, and I see the beauty of mastery, then that it is finally within my grasp. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful message. And then you got right place, right time. This says, feel the love of God surge through your heart and all the cells of your body, and then say thank you for putting me in the right place at the right time. And this is really talking about how could it be that if you sat for just a second and felt the love of God, that perhaps you are in the right place, the right time already, right now. And that's the suggestion. Soul perfection. No matter what is happening in your life or around you, when you drop into the core of the soul, everything is perfect forever. It has nothing to do with your life, but rather a story of creation and beyond. Drop to the core means breathe slow and go slow. It says it is worth it. Imagine you are infinite love and that you can see everything that is. There's this realization. You are eternal. No matter what is happening in your life, no matter what situation, it pales in comparison to a basic truth. Your core, your essence, your soul has been here forever and will still be here when Earth is over. It spans the universe and is part of the entire story of creation. You were here when it all began. So when you are stressed or pushed by others and feel pushed, quote, against the wall, this card says peace, be still, drop into your core and know that your soul is perfect. Beautiful. I love it. Those are, I'm going to accept those and claim them as my affirmations too for the day. Beautiful messages. Thanks, Leo. Sending you love and light as always. Bye-bye.